Hey, thank you for watching NBA Preview Palooza. This is a special edition of MasterSports with Professor Rodger. I'm Professor Rodger. Basketball. Today's lesson is in apotheosis, which is the act of deification, becoming supreme. A couple months ago, J.R. Smith got a Supreme tattoo on his body. The deal with it is you take some regular clothing and then you just put a Supreme logo on it, and then it's cool. Let me tell you, Professor Raj, I'm big on my streetwear. Now this is cool clothing and you can sell it for like $800 on resale. You can find this font in Microsoft Word. It's Futura. So J.R. Smith literally got the Supreme logo tattooed on his body. He's cool all the time now. One problem though, the NBA told him they will fine him every single game he fails to cover up the tattoo. Now, this might seem a little bit hypocritical because even last year, here's J.R. Smith in a game wearing a Supreme shooting sleeve, but it was on his clothing, so he didn't get fined for it. J.R. Smith doesn't always pay attention to the details on these things. As it turns out, the NBA has had a ban in place for a little bit of time on this exact subject. Other than the uniform and the sneakers, a player cannot display any commercial, promotional mark or logo, including but not limited to his body or his hair. Just take a look back through history. Iman Shumpert got the Adidas logo shaved into his hair. Rip Hamilton actually got the Goodyear triple tread tires tread mark braided into his cornrows at a game. Marcin Gortat has the Jordan logo tattooed on his leg. So look over here at Brad Miller. Oh, I'm not cool anymore. Brad Miller had the And One logo tattooed on his body. When you think And One, when you think killer crossovers, you think Brad Miller. Brad Miller also had Scrappy-Doo. Scrappy never solved any mysteries. I'm out on Scrappy-Doo. Carmelo Anthony has a Warner Brothers tattoo because he's from West Baltimore, which WB. Kyrie Irving has the logo for the TV show Friends, commemorating the fact that he has friends. So no one told you that our planet was sphere-shaped. It's like there's not a southern hemisphere. Obviously, there's a difference between the Supreme logo and all the other logos. The NBA is very closely linked to a major clothing brand, Nike. You'll notice they let Marcin Gortat play in his Jordan tattoo. The NBA does not have an official 1990s sitcom. If they did, it would be Hang Time starring Reggie Theus, but they don't. So they are fine with Kyrie Irving having the logo for the TV show Friends tattooed on his body. Can we talk more about how Kyrie Irving has the TV show Friends logo tattooed on him? All of these players technically were not allowed to have logos tattooed on their body. But J.R. Smith is really the only one who causes a conflict of interest for the NBA. The NBA is fine with players having logos on clothing because that's something they can sort of censor. However, when players start tattooing logos on their own bodies, that's something kind of out of their control. And so they've decided to crack down on it, especially when it interferes with one of their other partnerships. And it's a shame, because the thing that really makes the NBA is the individuality of the players, their styles of play, the things they wear, the tattoos on their bodies. Ask any NBA fan and they could tell you the worst tattoo they've ever seen, Richard Jefferson. It was that easy for me. When J.R. Smith got this tattoo, he thought he was making himself, in a way, supreme. Telling people what they can or can't do on their bodies is pretty much the most godlike thing anyone could do. And in that way, the NBA sees itself really as supreme, and that's apotheosis.